street orchestra.
Tastes nice and crispy. Burn.
How do you burn animal crackers though? Like that's like, ain't that just sit in and forget it? Like
his feet is darker.
That's hilarious.
Black feet.
Black feet. Got darker feet. I ain't gonna talk about the monkey. But
I mean, hey. Speaking of black feet, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for tuning in to SHAG 35. You know what I'm saying? Episode 35. Purpose of the SHAG podcast is to have fun discussing our lifelong passion for anime and video games. And our mission is to highlight anime and video games as positive hobbies that provide opportunities for people of color to take a break from the crazy stuff outside, explore fantasy worlds, build relationships, and find new career paths. So with that being said, we got another amazing show with our black feet. You know what I'm saying? Black feet all in this thing.
Well, mine's almost white. Don't get enough sun.
See, we ain't gotta go all there. We ain't even have to. We there though. We all here though. We there.
My bad.
You know what I'm saying? What Michael Jackson say? We the children, bro. Come on now.
Come on, bro.
Make a brighter day.
Come on, bro.
Anyway,
Stop playing.
We got a great show. Before we go deeper into that, we got a great show lined up for everybody. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of PlayStation news. We're gonna sprinkle that in there. Anime/gaming news. Nah. That's cool.
Bro, we're not even a whole 5 minutes in, yo.
And we already, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's alright. Xbox in the house. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, anime/ gaming news after that. Let me just get my hat straight. And then we got some Capcom news after that. So we're gonna round it out with that. And then before we get into that, actually, that's it. What is everybody watching and playing?
Well, first that's Ivy.
Ivy.
That's
yo, okay. I'll go first. That's Dante right there.
We didn't introduce ourselves. That's what I'm saying.
That's Dante.
Oh snap!
Right
yeah.
Scrappy PhD right here. You see the letters?
Yep.
Wherever they at. I'm Dante. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. You know, we here, another SHAG episode. He gave y'all the rundown, you know what I'm saying, all that good stuff.
Well, we watching and playing, bro.
So me, I got it up on my TV right now because I plan on diving back into that. I've been playing Zenless Zone Zero. That was Zenless Zone Zero. The latest release from Honyoverse.
Yeah, they gonna get you. Yeah,
the same people that did that's made Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail.
Yep.
It's another gacha game.
Them games.
Gacha games. Yep.
It's another gacha game, but this one is interesting. It's interesting. The combat is very fluid, very hack and slash, very stylish, very Devil May Cry like. So you know that's right up my alley. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give it some, you know what I'm saying, some time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm liking what I'm playing so far. I also am finishing Ghost of Tsushima.
That's a classic. That's a great game.
Beautiful game. Still playing a little bit of Final Fantasy in that, you know what I'm saying, in between, you know what I'm saying, until I get frustrated and I get stuck. I was like, you know what? Let me put it down, put you back on the shelf, take Ghost of Tsushima back down, and you know what I'm saying. Just I'm just switching back and forth in between those.
Scratch them itches.
Yeah, scratch those itches. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Play some Diablo.
Yeah.
Play some Diablo with the gang.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Play some Diablo with the gang. We had a blast. Oh my god, that was so fun.
That was fun.
That was so fun. And yeah, as far as what I've been watching, I think I said it last week that I finished Freerun, but if I didn't, I finished Freerun. Didn't want it to end. My personal anime of the year. And I finished the entire season of Demon Slayer. The entire season is done. Yeah, I binged it.
Yo,
I binged it. So just real quick, positives. It's great to see the normal Demon Slayers like get some shine.
Okay.
In this, because this is the Hashira training arc. So what they're trying to do, they're trying to unlock their potential that I forgot the main character's name. Holy crap. Okay. They're trying to unlock that potential that by putting all of the Demon Slayers under extreme stress, so they can unlock that potential where like they get a mark on them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's literally like a mark would just come out of nowhere and take over like most of their body, and they will push them beyond their limits. So that's the whole thing of this arc. Downsides. It's the pacing is weird. The pacing is very weird.
It's not slow.
It's weird because it's like it's almost as if mid-season they decided like, hey, let's just speed this up and end this so we can get to the finale. Where I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah,
but
let's just
get to the finale.
Yeah.
And when they get to the finale, they end it on a cliffhanger, and they let you know at the end of the season. And this is no spoilers. Like it's already out there.
Yeah.
That they're doing a final trilogy of movies.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like instead of ending it as a season finale, they're doing a trilogy of movies
to finish the anime.
Just to finish the anime.
Yo.
Ooh.
So
that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
And I saw it being like it was a mixed reaction. Like, bro, they're really milking this, and obviously they are, because Demon Slayer is what has become a really popular brand.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm not too surprised. I'm not too surprised that they're doing that. But me, I'm with it. I just hope that they don't. I just hope that they work on the pacing of all this. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully it's good quality. Like,
it's gonna be great quality, because like the last episode,
it's good. It's okay. I feel you. You. You watching anything else?
I think yeah. That was it.
That's what's up, Ivy. You been watching, playing anything?
Okay, this time I've been watching something.
What you been watching?
Okay, let's go.
A little bit. So I've been watching Kaiju number 8.
Ooh.
And then I've been watching Windbreaker still.
Windbreaker's
good.
It's good.
And I was almost done with Vampire Dormitory.
Okay.
And they're making me upset because they're playing this
Dormitory.
like, yeah. It's okay. It's about.
Should I ask?
Nope. Nope.
Okay. I mean,
no, it's a romance.
No, that's cool.
But they make you mad. But
Why do they make you mad though?
they making me mad because they playing this like stupid game where they acting dumb and they don't know like how each other feel and they're
It's the will they won't
and,
they game that they always play.
like,
I hate it. I hate it too. I hate it too. I hate it too.
Like
bro, just
together, please and thank you.
Just kiss her already, yo. God.
Right, like this.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. It's that whole will they won't they thing that they
Says
do.
the people who watch romance anime. But continue though.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's kind of
so, but it's so common that it's like, okay, here we go. Now
Yeah,
it's just
like,
now
oh
it's just like how long are they gonna like play this game?
Yeah, they just drag it out.
They're just dragging it out.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it too.
I'm mad that you even like you. Okay, continue.
I watch anime, all genres. I watch anime.
That's wild, bro. That's wild.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I need a break from all the powers and the swords and the guns.
I feel you. I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Need a little palate cleanser, you know?
Yeah.
That's where Sailor Moon is, bro. That's
exactly.
But it ain't though. It is, but it ain't. But it's because of superpowers. But I don't. I just.
Well, Tuxedo Mask and Sailor Moon. Romance. That's the will they, won't they?
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's very frustrating.
It is.
So yeah, you know.
That's funny.
Very funny, hilarious. Actually,
you been playing anything?
I'm sorry, I'm stuck on these mobile games. Okay,
that's
fine. And I've been playing this Lost Lands. It's full of puzzles, and they got up to 9 games, little games. I'm on the 9th one. I'm almost done with it, and then I'll probably move on to something else. But yeah, I'm stuck on the mobile games though.
I feel it.
Games are convenient,
and that's one of the largest, fastest growing markets is mobile games. That's what's generating all the money, and you know
that's why.
And I'm spending money on these games.
That's why all these companies are investing heavy into them.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
That's why they investing really heavy into them.
So that's the thing. Like even like I'll go to my stuff next, but even like the Xbox acquisition of Activision, that was a lot for mobile, like the Candy Crush. So they now own Candy Crush, like, and that's a huge yes, yeah.
King the developer or like the company, like they developed those games, yeah.
They developed Candy Crush, yeah, and other games. They make millions of dollars a year.
Millions of dollars, though.
Yeah,
like,
so
that's literally just that's I'm sleep and the cash is just coming in.
And that was the sleeper, like in that deal. That added to why they pay so much for all them companies, because like they make bank. But anyway, what I've been watching and playing before I go further into that rabbit hole.
Before we go into that, you know what I'm saying?
What have I been playing? Well, I've been not really watching anything. Just had other stuff going on. But I have had a chance to play some Diablo. That shit, it's on the screen. I was just about to.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that too. God damn it.
Yeah, we've been going in on that Diablo.
Dang.
Yeah,
we went in for like 2, 3, 4 out. Like we were going in.
We was going at it, bro. We gotta do that again.
Yeah, got to. That was fun. I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2 heavily. Like this time, I'm like blitzing the story, because the last time, or my initial playthrough, I got lost in everything that you can do in the game. Like the game is amazing. Like the game is amazing. Today, yeah, it's very immersive. Like you could spend days. Like I would just log in and go hunting for days in my first playthrough, because it was that realistic. Like there were certain animals that came out in certain parts at certain times of night, and you had to shoot it with certain weapons and kill it a certain way and find them. It's like the systems in the game was very advanced. You know what I'm saying? So this time I'm just blitzing it. So I'm like halfway through with the story, I think. But that I've been doing that. What else? What else have I been playing? A little bit of Halo, my usuals. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of mention those real quick. My Halo,
you know, COD. I was playing some COD.
Yeah, my 2Ks. You know what I'm saying? What else? I've been playing. Another thing I've been playing. Cult of the Lamb. I should have recorded some gameplay and put that on here too.
That's
that
amazing.
game.
What is that?
That game looks amazing.
Yo,
exactly what the title says.
Cult of the Lamb. So you're basically you're a cult leader. Like you're building a cult, but instead of it looking like you're like some decrepit whatever, the characters are very cartoony. Like it's like very cute and adorable or whatever.
Disney Channel, Cartoon Network.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Yes. Yeah, and I mean, like the animation is beautiful. Like playing the game, it's like wow. It's like you playing a storybook, but you're literally building a cult. Like all types of crazy stuff you can do in the game. Yes, like little cute pigs and bunnies and little puppy dogs and cats and stuff, like sacrificing each other and doing satanic rituals and like you collecting bones and like there's a lot of stuff. They're eating their own poo, like eating their own. Yeah, like there's stuff that. But anyway, like the game is a lot going on in the game, but it's also a roguelike. So you can do it's like 2 games in one. So you gotta progress through the story within enough time before stuff start getting, because there's a time in the game, so time is passing, and the days, depending on how many days go by in your playthrough, you might be in a tough situation, you know what I'm saying, to where you might as well just start a new playthrough because you've lost so many people or whatever. So it's a very in-depth game for it to be so cute and cuddly, and you know what I'm saying, like it's really 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 good. So I've been that's basically been taking up all my time aside from work and life and all that stuff.
Right.
So the Dante,
hey man,
you got some news to tell us about, bro, and I'm excited to talk about this one.
It's been a really really light news week. Things been dying down in the games industry after a Summer Games Fest. So there's not really much to talk about, but this one in particular it's very interesting because why? But we'll get to that. So, as you all, if you don't know, Japan has their own game show that they do on a yearly basis. So around September, that's their season. Like their E3 season is around September. So they do this thing called the Tokyo Game Show. And you know, it's just your usual game show, right? Cool. Mm-hmm. But throughout the years, they've been, I'm gonna say small, but it's reported that this year is its biggest ever since. Like it's its biggest that it's ever been this year. So what makes this but what makes this interesting is Sony being that they did their here you go. Oh, you know, I'm gonna go ahead.
Don't get in, yeah.
So Sony did their showcase earlier this year, and it didn't wow anybody. It didn't wow anybody.
Give me an X. Put on this cup. Continue.
But they also Gamescom is coming up, and Sony backed out of Gamescom.
Really?
Yeah, Sony backed out of Gamescom. They won't be at Gamescom this year.
That's crazy. But I mean, what do they got to show? So, but okay,
which leads me to Tokyo Game Show. They're supposedly having a big presence at the Tokyo Game Show. Amongst Square Enix, Capcom, the usual suspects.
Yeah. So
I just want to, speculate on why. Like, this is odd. Like, close to the end of the year, and by that time, most of the games that they revealed at the showcase earlier this year will be out. So what are you showing? So
Hold on, what time is this? Not September. Okay,
September.
26. Okay.
So a lot, like I said, Concord will be out by then. Astrobot will be out by then. God of War Ragnarok will be out by then on PC. What?
And that wasn't nothing to begin with, but
And there wasn't anything to begin with. So I'm like, that's interesting. But y'all skipping over Gamescom, but y'all going to Tokyo Game Show. Now, granted, it is a Japanese company, so you know you got to be there for your people. I guess, but they haven't been there since 2019.
I saw that.
So
that's wild.
What's so different?
But also, to be fair, COVID did happen. That was a thing,
for sure.
Like that,
for sure.
You know.
And they had a small, slight presence last year, but it was just for indie titles. But with this rumored to be a bigger presence this year, I want to speculate.
Let's go.
Now, they said that maybe Hideo Kojima will be there. You know that's gaming royalty.
They need to just put this man on the bruh.
That's gaming royalty. You know, like Kojima he's very high value in the industry.
He's him.
So they're saying that maybe Death Stranding 2 maybe we'll see more from Death Stranding 2. Maybe, possibly.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
Because what else do they have to show? Anyway.
Death Stranding 2 is what we talking about though. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's not act like
that's not making any game if we
that's not it. You're not missing out on none, Ivy.
If we keeping it 1,000.
You would be better off watching the game story.
Like the game movie, because that's really what it is.
It's a movie of a guy delivering stuff.
It's a walking simulator. It's a delivery simulator.
Mm-hmm.
They very weird.
Very weird.
Now go sip your cup. Like we need the cup. This is what we need.
I'm not sipping on that. No, I'm not sipping on that.
All right. Okay. Me. I would love to speculate on what I want to see, but I don't want to disappoint myself. I don't want to set myself up for failure.
What do you want to see though? What would you? I would
love to see some JRPGs. I would love to see some JRPGs, like from Sony, because I know it's gonna be a ton there. But because
I don't think that's ever gonna happen.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what JRPGs do they have?
You're right.
They'd have to come out with a new IP for it to be a JRPG.
Yeah.
Or revive an old IP that they might have up their sleeve, but I can't think of but that's just me off the top of my head too. Yeah. And they've relied on the RPG makers to help them, like Persona, like Square Enix, like who else? Capcom.
They got more stuff coming.
Like that's what they've always done. But anyway, my bad, bro.
Hey, but you know what I'm saying? You're not wrong. Saying. And it boggles my mind if y'all gave us that at the beginning of the year and then y'all skip over the next one, the next games conference that's the next game conference, expo, whatever.
Yeah.
And y'all go right over to Tokyo Game Show that's happening at the end of the year. I would think that y'all would have something up y'all sleeve.
That's what I'm banking on too.
Yeah, I would think that y'all would have something up y'all sleeves. So
it's probably not even a game.
What do you think it is?
What do you think it is?
Because they was trying to do like this car that you can use with your controller and
at the Tokyo Game Show, though.
and then I don't know. Then
I
there's
wouldn't
something
be
about a
surprised
robot. There's something about a robot that can like do something. I don't know.
And you know what? There have been rumors of them actually doing another Vita, like another handheld, basically. There has been rumors. It like we haven't reported on it because like
it's not official yet. Yeah,
but the rumors have been out there.
So it could be some hardware announcement. It could be some hardware announcement, but I think they got too much hardware to begin with for them to be like, for this generation, like this generation's hardware is, unless it's a PlayStation Pro, PlayStation 5 Pro.
It might be, yeah.
But why would you reveal that at Summer Games Fest?
Yeah, instead of your own showcase.
It's weird. This is weird.
I don't know. But
this is weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Tokyo's Game Fest is a long-standing tradition, and it brings a lot of eyes.
Yes, it does.
In their main demographic, which is the Asian market. They make tons of money over there, and they make tons of money over here too. But they make tons of money over there. So, and that's their home. I mean, so
right, yeah.
I don't think it's too crazy for them to maybe. Yeah, I don't know, because they ain't got
maybe they're revving the engine back up.
So what?
They gonna show it to their people first, and then they gonna show us.
That's a thing. Also, that's a thing. Also, it could happen. But with this being the biggest Tokyo Game Show that they has thus far, it's rumored to be, because they have thousands of vendors. Oh
yeah,
yeah. So, one thing that I did want to talk about, not only PlayStation being there, but Capcom being there. But you're gonna talk about that later. So,
oh yeah.
So I'll save my question for that. With Square Enix being there, of course I'm expecting them to show out. I'm expecting Square Enix to show out. And I want to bring a question to you, Scrap.
What you got?
With Xbox, you know what I'm saying, after their recent win at the at Summer Games Fest.
Yeah.
If we had to crown a king,
it was, you know what I'm saying? It
was clear, clean sweep, not even close, not even close. But would you? How should I? With them trying to like really get a hold of the Asian market, wouldn't you expect for them to be there at Tokyo Games?
So Xbox is not going to be there?
No.
Oh wow.
That's the rumor. That's the rumor is because it's still early. It's still early to see. It's still too early to tell. But I would think that
I think Xbox, but I don't know if they've been at the last couple. Like I haven't really. I know because Tokyo Game Fest is normally like that happens when I'm asleep over here. Sure. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't really kept up with it. I might check out the highlights, but it's not like, you know, E3. Like I know I'm keeping up. Like I know all the what's finna happen. Blah blah blah.
The do's and don'ts, ins and out.
Yeah. Tokyo Game Show. I'm not too knowledgeable about it, but I'm eager to cover it though. That's why I was trying to figure out the dates, because 26th through the 29th. That's now that I know. I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, like I'm super excited for it. I hope that
what would you like to get from them though? That's what I'm curious. What would you want to get?
I'm Sony?
Yes. You said a JRPG. You already said it. When you said that, I'm just like, I don't know if too many JRPGs they got though. But
yeah. I would just love to get some hype announcements from Sony. You know what I'm saying? Cause like they said, like, well, you was like, hey, maybe they're taking a year off. You know what I'm saying? So, which is another reason why I kind of didn't want to bring this up because I didn't want to regurgitate the same things that we've been saying about Sony. But it is interesting that they're doing this at the end of the year. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. So I would love to see how this thing pans out. And yeah, man.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it too. Cause as far as I know, they don't have a whole lot to show. But what I would love to see them do, I think it was either Logan, which I know that's further along. No, it was. I saw a post online, and this is before we move on, and it piqued my interest, and it just made me think. What about Jack and Dexter, bro? Like, what if we got some like random?
That's Naughty Dog. That's Naughty Dog, right?
Yeah, that's Naughty Dog. What if we got like a random game that is classic? That they just like show us a little glimpse of. That's why I'm like, what types of games would you want like to see? Like them, like anything can happen, bro. I don't know.
I mean, bro, the fighting game community is eating right now because they got Marvel vs. Capcom back, right?
Yes. I
wanted to say I think I did say it, but I think Sony will make bank if they just announce PlayStation All Stars. But that's been so far fetched though. That's so far fetched. But with the current landscape right now, it'd be perfect. But I don't know nothing.
They're looking for games that have high like replayability and live service. Like that seems like that would be a nice little live service game.
Add characters,
yeah, bro. I mean, it seems like that's the where they're trying to go. It's right there, and then now you got more first party. Like you got the Horizon lady, you got Astrobot. You can add to that junk. You got all these other mascot characters that you could add to it. So.
I'll get to that with Capcom. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, yeah.
Ivy, is there some type of wish list game that you wish that what I'm saying Sony would give us at Tokyo Game Show, if any?
I would like them to do another Tomb Raider. For real.
That's not them. They don't own them.
That they don't own them.
Yeah, they don't own them. Yeah, that's
Ubisoft now. Actually, it's Square Enix now.
Yeah, that's Square, and they sold that to Embracer or somebody. They sold it. Sold it.
Yeah, Square Enix was they're
focusing on.
Okay. No, you're good. Like they had the past 2 or 3 Tomb Raider games. Rise of the Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
They did a trilogy. Yep. And then they sold the studio and the rights to the Tomb Raider. Yeah. But
I don't know.
But you say that though, but that's a good point. That used to be a PlayStation like exclusive though, didn't it?
I mean, Sony was the only one around back then. Where else was it gonna go?
That's true. Yes. Was it on Nintendo 64? I guess.
No.
But they don't know comparison.
Nah. You know what? Let me stop. Keep going.
I don't know. But it's not a exclusive anymore though. So
No. It's definitely not. Like it the Tomb Raider games later came on like the Game Boys and the DS and stuff like that. But during that PS1 run, it was just PlayStation.
Yeah,
it was only that.
That's true. That's crazy.
Insane.
But I mean, maybe they could. Actually, they just did a remaster of the classic joints.
Yeah.
They just did a remaster of them old joints. and they working on another one. I think another one is in the works too. Yeah, and I think they're working on a movie, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure about the movie, but they are working on an animated series for Netflix.
That's what it was.
I forgot about that.
Yep, that's what it was. I
forgot about that.
Yeah, because Devil May Cry still been in the works, so I can't wait.
I can't wait to cover that one, bro. That's gonna be amazing.
Boy, yeah.
Yep.
That studio is doing the Lord's work, but
you know,
I guess was that it with PlayStation? You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they give us something.
It's weird, bro. I like what y'all got up y'all sleeve. And again, they said, well, they didn't say anything. We just kind of like assumed that, like, hey, maybe they're taking this year off, and I was like, maybe it's the end of the year, so they're just revving the engine back up. So maybe they finna.
In my mind, bro, it could be anything. I think
it could be anything.
I honestly think it could be anything, especially with them saying that it's gonna be one of their biggest showings. I think it could be anything, and I think they're purposely. I think I could see them purposely doing something big at the Tokyo Game Show just to be like, this is like, you know what I'm saying? Let me make a big splash. This is us. Yeah. This is our market. This is what we do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could see them doing something, but it's going to make me want to pay more attention to it. And then in turn, pay more attention to the other, I guess, you know what I'm saying? The other people that'll be there. So I'm excited. I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
I'm normally asleep.
Can't wait.
So I just check out like the highlights, but
of course,
I'm excited. We're definitely gonna, you know what I'm saying, talk about Tokyo Game Show when that thing come out, because that's gonna be good. Sister Ivy, you got some anime / gaming news for us, just to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give us the goods.
Okay, coming out in October the 25th, Rare Art Games is coming out with a Goblin Slayer video game.
Okay, question: is it mobile?
Yes.
Is it a mobile game?
No, I don't know.
It could be. I would love it, but I think it's possible. The way that it looks.
It's for Nintendo Switch.
Only
for the Switch. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's only for the Switch.
Okay, continue. I don't want to interrupt. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
They are getting a physical and a digital version of it. They're also getting a deluxe and collector's edition added to, put to it. What else? And the you get like, with the collector's edition, they get like stickers and posters and stuff like that, like the knickknacks. But the gameplay is interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
It's like a
yeah, bro, you ain't gonna
it's like a more zoned out Sea of Stars, and the other game was playing.
RPG. It's an RPG.
Yeah.
Turn-based.
Yeah, it's turn-based RPG strategy. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Bro, when I
was expecting Arena Fighter. I was expecting another anime Arena Fighter that's gonna just sell off into the sunset with that one, dog. But
but mind you, it's been out since February.
Really?
Yeah, Japan got it first, but now we finna get it.
Oh, of course they're gonna get it first, because you gotta translate it and all that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But
that's fair. That's fair though.
But okay.
That's their base market. That's what they do.
What made them go with a turn-based RPG though? That's an interesting choice, because go ahead.
That's why when you said is it mobile, I'm like, this looks like it could be mobile. And well, the fact that it's on Switch,
Okay.
I think that's probably. I think, bruh, a lot of these games that these folks is making, they're making it to where it has to be able to be run on a mobile device, i.e. a Switch, i.e. kind of.
It's 2D.
Yes, yeah. This is pixel.
Oh boy, this is.
Yes,
Boy,
pixel.
That's what I said. This ain't you, bruh. This ain't.
No, this ain't me at all.
Yeah.
I know you're not getting it.
But when I saw it, legit, I was really shocked that they went that direction.
Yeah, me too.
Because that's not a common direction that they will go. That they usually don't go with these animes. They usually go for just a fighting game arena fighter, just like with the Naruto's, and they recently did it with Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yep.
So
or Muso, or yeah, action RPG type of joint, and they could have clearly done an action RPG.
Clearly,
this would have been an amazing RPG.
Clearly,
that would have been amazing.
They could have went RPG. They went RPG though, turn based at that.
Yeah, but they're known. They're known for little games like that though.
Yeah, for sure. But you know what? I think. Go ahead.
Because they now there's a game that I got on my Switch that I've already played and beat. That's published by them, and that's Arise: A Simple Story. That's a really good game. That's a really good game.
Is it similar type of gameplay?
No, it's actually like a side scroller, actually. And it's about an old man that passed away, and you gotta recover his memories of his life in the spirit realm.
That's hard.
That's dope.
Yeah, but it's really pretty. It got
what's the name of it?
Somewhat of Arise: A Simple Story.
Okay.
The man looked like Santa Claus, though. I ain't even gonna lie. He looked like Santa Claus. but I think the reason why that they went with, and I'm just guessing, but I think the reason why they went with the 2D turn-based RPG is because in the show they're very coordinated.
Yes, that's.
In the show that they are very coordinated, like Goblin Slayer, he got the map laid out,
everything.
Yeah, he already knows,
bro. He's serious.
Very serious about that.
Yes.
So
and the reason why he's able to do what he does is he's teaching people to take stuff this is, you gotta think through, and this is, you gotta really prepare and be ready for what we getting into every time we go out here. No, yes, because you can legit die. You
can die because
for real.
Because the goblins in that universe, they're very cunning and they're very slick, and they use elementary tactics that people wouldn't even think of. So when Goblin Slayer goes in, everybody's just going in the normal warrior or mage. They're going in these are goblins, and I'm just gonna get rid of them. It's nothing. Yeah. But then they ended up dying a very gruesome death.
Yes,
because they keep underestimating the goblins. So,
but see, again, I'm glad you brought that up, because that was when I saw this, my eyes got real big, because I was like, yo. Not only is this a great franchise that I love, but they're going turn-based strategy. Yo, I'm in, and it's 2D. When I saw it, I'm like, where has this been?
Stars.
And this looks like it's more involved than Sea of Stars, in that it looks like you're placing your people on a map. And you're coordinating. So it's tactics too. Yeah, it's tactical. Yeah. On top of an RPG, it's a tactical RPG. So that's
an interesting choice.
I'm there, fool.
That's an interesting choice.
I'm literally there. But another reason why I think they did this, again, cost. You can make this at a much smaller budget than we could make a action RPG, fluid, 3D dimensional, all this, you know what I'm saying, all this advanced graphics or whatever. The cost, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I think the franchise lends well to strategy, turn-based situation, because like for real, dude is really strategic in the way that he's going about stuff.
Yes.
And he's cold-blooded. Like, you need to do this, and this. I don't care how you feel about it. Like, if we're gonna be doing this, you gotta be willing to do these things, or else we're gonna die. Like, it's just what it is.
Everybody gonna die.
Yeah.
And then they depend on each other, especially later in the series. They really depend on each other.
They really lean on each other.
And this is perfect for
a
game like this.
For RPG.
So I'm like, yo, you gotta keep your party together. Like, I started nerding out. I'm sorry. When I saw this, I got excited. Really excited.
Yeah. Okay, let me ask y'all this. What other animes do y'all think lends to this kind of gameplay style? What other anime would y'all like to see in this gameplay style? Because
Overlord, I got mine off the RAM. Overlord
would be very interesting.
That would be dope as fuck. That would be dope.
Overlord would be dope.
Oh, I've watched so many animes.
Honestly, I would say, well, One Piece already did it with One Piece Odyssey. Yeah, they made that a turn-based. They made that a turn-based joint with a 2D turn-based. You know what? Give me Hey, bro. Won't that time I got reincarnated as a slime work as an RTS?
Yes, it's a real-time strategy.
Yeah, because that's literally what it is.
Yeah,
think about it, because most of the anime is like politics and like building, like building out their city and stuff like that.
That's true. I would say it's more like a 4X turn-based, but it's turn-based, like 4X, like Civilization. Like Civilization. That's what it made me think of.
Yeah,
because
that'll be hard. I think that'll be hard.
That would be dope. A Civilization based, yo. So like the time that like for real, like it's like for real, bro. So the time I got reincarnated as a slime as a Civilization game, would be amazing. That would be amazing.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Like I think that'd be really interesting.
Oh, another series I could think of. Dr. Stone, bro. That would be an amazing series to fit into this. Yeah, would. Because the way that the characters are different in their joint. Like, there's certain characters that are really strong. There's certain characters that can build things. There are certain characters they're unique in their own different ways. And the way that you can combine those characters in that team could be really, really dope. Really dope.
Plus, you can.
Yeah, that'll be dope.
The way that you build everything out, you can literally make it educational too, because it's still a science show. Yes. It's still a science show, and they're educating kids in that anime.
Yeah.
On top of making it a shonen battle anime at that. That's weird.
Yeah, and the strongest dude, the main protagonist, is a guy, like a dude who's a brilliant dude. He's not strong physically, but he's a genius. Like, he's legit building the world back out of nothing, yo. They
are back in the Stone Age, so like
and this dude builds like phones and all types of stuff. Like,
make soda.
He made electricity, bro. Like, when he didn't make it, but he manipulated it.
Dude is cold.
He made a train.
And just think, like, using all of his like schemes and skills and knowledge in a game that's more like strategy based. Yo, That would be dope. Or even like a Civilization type game.
Yeah, still.
Like,
yeah.
When I see stuff like this, I get excited because that just, again, gaming is this diverse thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not diverse a monolith. Medium. It's not just one thing. Like, people who play mobile games, you're gamers. Like, I might talk a little junk, but it is there's a lot of things that fall under the umbrella of video games. And you know what I'm saying? Some things there's different itches for different scratches, or scratches for different itches.
I think people should pay attention to this decision, to like in making this anime into and going with this gameplay style, because I've said it before, we need more than just arena fighters. Yes. We need more than just fighting games. Like make it an RPG. You know what I'm saying? Like take Sword Art online and really like give it the RPG love that it deserves, instead of just making it just a hack and slash fighter. Like it's right there. Like, what are we doing? But I'll be asking for too much or sometimes.
I'll be interested to see what they do with the time I got reincarnated as a slime when they do start like going into games like that. Mm-hmm. I'll be interested to see like what type of game they're gonna make, or what type of this or that, because they could do a lot.
I thought they had a game already.
I'm not aware of it. I'm sure they do, because it's a big franchise. I'm sure they do, but yeah, I'm just not familiar with them.
Or they about to make one. It's gonna be something like that. I think I've seen something like that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
The time I got reincarnated as a slime, Isekai Chronicles. And this is 2 months ago. They announced this 2 months ago.
See, they got a trailer.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, we're gonna get back to y'all on that one. But that's interesting.
And it's from Bandai Namco too.
That's what I needed to know. So it's gonna be some good quality. It's gonna be good quality then.
Action battles.
What type of gameplay is it? Oh snap!
Whoa! Hold on.
Oh,
it's looking like a side scroller.
Oh
like
snap!
Side scroller. It looks co-op too.
What is this? What is it called?
That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Isekai Chronicles.
Chronicle.
It looks like, okay, for all my, and we can move on after this. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It looks like, for all my Tales of fans, it looks like the early Tales of games where it was like it's still an RPG, but it was like side scrolling. So like the battles were like in a side scroller format. That's what it looks like.
This is really interesting.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Wait, this
is some old school type of gaming right here.
Yeah.
This is like some PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 gaming. That's interesting.
It looks like Tales of Symphonia. If you look up Tales of Symphonia, or Tales of the one that I played for the PS2.
I'm all for some side scrolling beat 'em up, bro. I'm all for that in any time of the day.
Especially because this is something that you can just play through, nothing too heavy. Like, yeah, y'all, yeah.
We're gonna definitely come back to that joint. We just discovered something brand new right there. Was that it with the game, Ivy? Was there any more information about that joint?
It's just gonna be the original people doing the characters.
Oh, that's dope.
Original voice cast, yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
This is like a Tales of game, bro. I'm not playing, but go ahead. This is the early Tales of game. But go ahead. Sorry. I'm sorry. This has got me hyped. You hype about that? Yeah, this got me hyped.
Yeah, I'm hyped about both, bro. And the fact that we just discovered this junk, like, yeah, that's crazy. That's amazing. See, again,
it is Bandai Namco, and Bandai Namco makes the Tales of games. But go ahead.
There's so many games. There's so many types of video games that's possible to be played out there. Like we was talking about in this episode alone, we've talked about at least 10 different types of video games. 10 to 15 types of video games in just this episode. So yes, it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It's the greatest time.
And because bro, Bandai Namco makes the Tales of games. So they just took the time I got reincarnated as a slime anime and made it into like the early Tales of games.
And that's your jam.
And that's my I mean, like that's all me, baby. That's all me.
And we just discovered that right here. Just out of a curiosity.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
I'm not mad at it.
That's gonna be on my radar now too, though. Especially if it's gonna be a multiplayer. That'll be dope.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Dog, that's insane.
I need to turn it off because I keep looking at it like it's over here. It's playing over here. This keep getting my attention. My bad, y'all. Y'all check out these video games again. We living in the greatest time for video games and anime. Not only can you watch anime and play video games, you can play video games based off of anime, and you can watch anime based off of video games. So. Like this is a great time. Yeah, as he nerds out over there.
It's coming for the PS4 and PS5 too, so you know.
Okay. Let's go. Is it multiplayer? That's what we need to know.
I will get back to you with that. Go ahead.
All right. Last little thing real quick.
And Xbox too.
Okay. I'm surprised. But it's Bandai Namco. That's third party. Yeah, they trying to get that bread. They don't care about nothing.
Get that moolah.
Last little topic. Speaking of getting that bread, speaking of a Japanese company that likes to get bread, let's talk about Capcom. Capcom, they actually had their Capcom Next conference to kind of put a bow into Summer Game Fest. So Summer Game Fest is an event, but it also kind of filled the void of E3, which normally E3 would have all of these companies come out at the same time and kind of do their thing at the same time. But now, as a result of post E3, these companies just kind of trickle out stuff. And what's amazing, honestly, I don't know if I like this more or better or less than E3, because I feel like we get a constant trickle now. Like it's not like one weekend and you get everything. It's legit. You get one weekend of amazing stuff, and then other people just kind of, when they feel like it, like Nintendo popped up when they felt like doing something, and now we're getting Capcom jumping out there and showing us what they got. But the thing with Capcom, they really didn't show a whole lot. So, and then we getting Tokyo Game Show, we getting Gamescom. So I feel like we're eating consistently versus like just like one big event, and then now we gotta wait until Christmas type. You know what I'm saying? So Capcom, they showed us a good 3 games.
Yeah.
A good 3 games. The one that stuck out to me was well, all of them stuck out. It was only 3. Kamitsugami. So what stuck out to that one for me is it was they showed that one back, I think last year. The Path of the Goddess, the Kamitsugami joint. Yeah. So they showed that one last year, I think at the
I think was it the Game Awards, or
I think at the Game Awards. it was either the Game Awards or Summer Games Fest of last year, because I remember seeing it and being like, "Oh, this is Onimusha. It's got the Onimusha vibe." You know what I'm saying? It's got the kind of demonic. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get it. But I was shocked. So they showed more information about it, right? And it's actually a part action, part strategy game. And I was like, whoa.
It's very interesting.
They locked that. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. But I'm excited to see it though. Like I'm very excited to see again another game with strategy elements. Like, sign me up. Like, give it. Like, when is it coming out? Like, speaking of coming out, they released a demo, so I'm definitely gonna install that. I'm surprised. I really just hadn't had time this week, but yeah, they announced the demo.
I wanted to.
So yeah, I gotta install that. Yeah.
What are we talking about? What?
Yeah. And so the thing is, in the daytime, you basically set up your city, save people, enhance people, talk to folks, all that type of stuff. And then at the nighttime, there's demons that rage your town or whatnot. And so you basically defending your town. Yeah, and you fighting, you know what I'm saying? You keeping it safe out there, basically. So I was shocked to see that be the gameplay loop. You know what I'm saying? Because I was expecting just straight action, but the fact that it's a balance between real-time action and strategy is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So that one stuck out, and I think they led with that. And then they went into what is it? The zombie game. Resident Evil.
Well, no, it was
Dead Rising.
Dead Rising. That's what it was. Yeah. So they showed us Dead Rising. I played Dead Rising 1, 2, and then I played 3 with the Japanese dude. So great games.
That game is weird.
Have y'all played them, Jux?
Yeah,
I haven't played it. I haven't played it, but it's weird.
Yo, the amount of customization that you can do on that game is so weird, but like
it's very quirky. It's a very quirky game.
It's not to be taken serious at all. Which is weird, because when they kept doing them, like when it got around to like Dead Rising like 3 or 4,
yeah,
like that's when they try to do like a serious storyline and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
that's not it.
It just lost all its character. It just lost all its character. But yeah,
but it was more the most customizations ever and all that type of stuff. But it was like, it's like a gag, because it's so, of course, Capcom already has Resident Evil. These are the same people who already got a zombie game. Now we just make a zombie game,
crazy.
but a different flavor. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I played the first, like I said, first, second, I think, and the third. I don't think I beat. Did I beat the?
I just beat the first one. I just beat the first one.
I beat the first one. I don't know if I beat the second one. Because the second one, you were in a casino in Vegas. And then the third one, you're like somewhere else. I can't remember where the third one dude is at. But they're good games. I would recommend them for so if you haven't played it and you're interested in playing it, that's the only reason why I would maybe recommend what they're about to do, because it's kind of remastered, remade, whatever, but it's not.
All they're doing is just testing the waters, bro. That's what I think that they're doing. I think they're testing the waters for a new one.
It looks amazing compared to what the character models. The zombies look a lot better. They put night and day cycles in the game. Like, they put shadows and enhanced lighting. It's almost a remake, but
It kind of looks, yeah.
They kept the quirkiness in it, so like it's still gonna be goofy and kind of silly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So definitely, if you haven't checked them jumps out and you interested in the franchise, I would maybe recommend waiting until this jump come out. Yeah, because it's good. It's funny. It's funny and it's fun. And then what was the last one? Okay, they did that, and then Resident Evil. But the Resident Evil that's coming to mobile, which I thought was interesting.
Ooh.
You ain't messing with it. You play mobile games. What do you mean?
We just talked about mobile games.
No,
not Resident
Evil.
Evil.
Like not Resident Evil. No.
Why not?
That need to be consoles only, like controllers only, because there's so much I mean, I like how they did the fact that like you can push the button and it like shoots for you or something, like that, but nah, something like that. I don't think it should be for mobile though. Like,
okay.
I mean, I feel you. It puts it in the hands of more people, though. I mean, it's accessible to more people who would have never played it.
Yeah, but that's like but that's like Call of Duty being for mobile. Like it's just not. It's not the same.
It is.
I know. That's what I'm saying. But it's not the same as playing it. Like
it plays pretty good too. Not gonna lie.
What a time we living in.
I feel like you don't get the same experience.
But that's what Scrap is exactly speaking to. When it's a free mobile game. The entryway is like, okay, boom, I'm playing on my phone. I wouldn't mind playing this on a console now. So I'm gonna move over to console.
Yeah,
so that's what they're hoping for. Like
full. You know what I'm saying?
I'll get, and then I'm getting all the graphics, all the FPSs and 60 frames and all that stuff. Like that, I'm literally enhancing my experience with the game.
And then even if you don't do that, in most cases they trying to get money out from you off the mobile game to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
So they.
I want this gun, or I want this gun, or I want this stuff right here. Like we're talking about people, y'all. I'm not gonna say that like mobile gamers are not gamers, but they're not traditional gamers.
Traditional, yep.
You know what I'm saying? So they will look at it like, oh, I could just pay this. Like I'm enjoying the game. I want to enjoy it more. I want to unlock some stuff. Yeah, I'll give you like $1 or $2 or $5. You know what I'm saying? And go about their day.
Dude, them 1s and 5s turn. They
fast. So that's what they're banking on. Like most folks. I watched a whole documentary about this. Like most folks, they'll load like $500 and just put it in the game so they can just get whatever they need to get.
Yeah.
And they'll just spend it on the game.
And that's a lot more money than a base game that a traditional gamer will buy.
Mm-hmm. So because we hip to it, we
been doing this. We true to this. We ain't new to this. This is what we do. And then we mad to where we don't even really want to pay for extra stuff on top of the game. Which, I mean, I'm not saying that we wrong for that because we already bought the game. Why we got to keep paying? But the newer people that are just, you know what I'm saying, they're not used to the schemes that these people play. They just, hey, I can skip waiting 2 days for this to get whatever this is. Like, hey, here go $2, bro. It's just $2.
F it.
It's just $2, bro.
That's what I think all the time.
Candy Crush, they make a lot of money off of it because when you run out of plays, you can just pay for like 5 more plays. Like, why not? You ain't got to stop playing,
man.
So, but see, I don't know what type of monetization they put into Resident Evil 7 because it's not a monetized game. It's a first person shooter type of game. So this is a completely different type of thing.
They're just taking that experience and putting it on mobile.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to play that. Why would I want to sit here and play that?
And that's her point.
That's her point. Yeah,
and that's her point. Yeah.
Like Not the whole experience.
But
So
then, like I said, you are a traditional gamer. You like, why would I have it on my phone when I have a system that is paid like $500 for?
Right.
I'm gonna play it on here with the HD graphics and all that. Like,
Yeah.
Because I would expect that they had to tune down a lot of stuff just to make it functional on mobile. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I'm sure they did. And they also had to like dummy down the shooting, like it auto shoots. It just like auto shoots for you. You just gotta aim. Like, come on, what are we doing? So
yeah, like it's booty.
Yeah, I mean they didn't show a whole lot. What else did they say?
They announced that they're working on the next Resident Evil title.
Yeah, and that was like a side note.
R9, yes.
They say yes, we are working on the next title, and I cannot say anything about it. That's all, and that's legit. All dude basically was saying.
Listen.
Cool with it.
And he did say it was going to be a monumental title, though. He said it was going to be huge, but he was like, "That's all I can say at this time."
So let me speculate a little bit on Resident Evil in general. So let me
go for it.
Right. They learned their lesson with Resident Evil 6 because they turned that into an action game instead of it being survival horror.
I love that game though.
But around that time, along with the Dead Rising games, they were making games specifically for the West. So that's why Dead Rising looked all grungy and like real life and stuff like that. That's why it looked that way. And like the end period of them doing that was Resident Evil 6. Like they made that into like a Hollywood blockbuster game instead of it being horror.
Yeah, it was an action.
It was an action game.
Yeah,
and with like 6 characters and 3 different storylines. Like, so that's why when Resident Evil 7 came out,
we lost our way at 6. Mm-hmm. That's what he said in the yeah.
And so which explains why they went back to the bare bones of everything.
With 7,
a house, you don't know where you at, and you gotta save somebody. That's it, and it's first person. Something that we've never done.
Yeah,
Resident Evil has never been first person, unless you want to count like the Resident Evil like op games that they did where you're playing as like a spec ops soldier and stuff like that. Yeah. So boom, they went back to that, and so we got Chris Redfield was in there. So if you know your Resident Evil lore, Chris Redfield was in that one.
Yeah.
So if they're saying that they're going big with this, they probably finna bring back Leon.
They probably, yeah.
They are probably gonna bring back Leon, but they brought back Leon with the Resident Evil remakes. Resident Evil 2, yeah, Resident Evil 2 remake. So
and Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, Resident Evil 4. Mm-hmm. But I'm talking about the recent, like with the Resident Evil 4 remake and the Resident Evil 2 remake was Leon.
Yeah,
but we haven't had a main game with Leon since
in
4.
A minute.
Since 4, so they're probably gonna bring him back. Either that or Jill Valentine.
Jill, that's why she out there too. I can see her being in there. Yeah,
and she hasn't been in the main game since 2.
Yep.
No.
If you want to count Cole,
she was
Veronica,
in 3 though, wasn't it?
She was in the one when she was on that ship or submarine or something like that. That was her.
That was Resident Evil 5.
Huh?
That was Resident Evil
5.
No, she had her own game where it was just her, like, and she was in a ship or a submarine or something.
Really?
That was
like a few years ago.
I think that was
Code Veronica.
I think maybe Code Veronica. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm saying. So anyway,
is that it?
Anyway, if they were to do that, I think they're saying it's going to be big. So they're probably going to bring back some of their more popular characters. And plus, if you play Resident Evil, 8?
There's a lot of Resident Evils.
It's a lot
Resident
of
Evil 8. Yeah. It's a lot. If you play Resident Evil 8, they introduce a new character that has like the T virus, a special version of the T virus that make them have like special powers and stuff like that.
Really?
I'm doing a horrible job explaining it. Like y'all have to go play it, but
no. Speaking of that though, this definitely makes me want to go back and start at 7. Because it almost seems like 7 is where they say we're gonna like. That's where they really started catching their footing. Though. Yeah, I don't really like them like that, bro. I really don't, fool.
Especially with 7. 7 gets you, bro.
You played the junk?
Yes.
Yo,
I didn't beat it, but that junk is fun.
I'm not playing.
It's fun.
If you saying that, bro,
we gotta stream it, bro. We gotta stream that.
Bro, I'm a grown man, bro. I can't be on this stream out here. But
not only with Resident Evil, I do want to say, if we are getting, I want to make this like a sweeping statement.
Yeah.
Like a sweeping, not a sweeping declaration, but just a PSA to Capcom. Like those my guys, those my number ones. You know they got my heart, man. They got my heart. So, couple things. One, I will continue to push this line. Give us Beautiful Joe.
Yes.
Give us Beautiful Joe, please.
Yeah,
it's criminal that we don't have this game.
It's right there.
Whatever. Devil May Cry. I know y'all busy. Over there. You know, y'all got Monster Hunter Worlds coming. Well, not Monster Hunter Wilds. Monster Hunter Wilds coming.
Wilds, yep.
You know, y'all going hard with Street Fighter. Resident Evil is doing great. Y'all are firing off on all cylinders. Y'all took the advice that most companies don't take. Y'all like, okay, we have all this IP. Let's just go back to what we, let's just go back to what we good at doing. Who would have thunk? But anyway, Devil May Cry. If we are getting another Devil May Cry, I would love if y'all change Virgil's moveset, please. That man has had the exact same playstyle since Devil May Cry 3.
Oh wow.
The exact same. Devil May Cry needs a refresher. It needs some new energy. It needs it. Because like, bro, I played the Devil May Cry 5 like back and forth, play all the difficulties. Know the game like the back of my hand. I love that game. I love Devil May Cry in general.
Yeah, I'm Dante. I mean, obviously.
Cool. But what I'm saying is we need for y'all to like breathe some new life into that franchise.
Just push them back. They tried to like revamp the joint and people did not like it.
Okay, first and foremost, that wasn't Capcom. That was Ninja Theory. We're not doing it. We're not talking about DMC.
It's okay.
We're not talking about DMC.
You see what
and DMC wasn't bad either. Like maturing is realizing that DMC
it wasn't the worst game. No,
it wasn't bad. Like at all.
It's a different take on a beloved franchise.
It's somebody else's different take. Chill. But that's what I'm saying. So
it's time for them to
freshen it up.
But see, I think again, pushing back on a different way.
Come on.
I think what they've done is introduce newer characters that fill in that gap of, you know what I'm saying, like. Mm-hmm. Like we got their other brother, the brother with the arm, and then we got
that's Virtual Son. So
yeah, and then we got that's his son,
Virtual Son. Yes.
When did they reveal that, bro?
In 5.
Did I finish that junk? Now I'm questioning my life, bro.
Yes, that's his son.
Because I remember the dude with the dude Nero. Now I remember him.
Yeah. Nero is like the one with the R. That's
Okay.
Nero. That's Nero from Devil May Cry. They introduced him in Devil May Cry 4.
Yeah.
So they introduced him, and it turns out that he is Virgil's son.
I missed it.
It's weird.
That's crazy.
Or it's all over the place, you know. But cool. Not really. Like it's the Devil May Cry lore is literally if you know, you know. It's like that's really what it is, and you have to go digging a lot for that. You know what I'm saying? So
that's crazy.
Insane. But what I'm saying is, it just needs a breath of fresh air. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So
yeah. I mean, is that your final thoughts? That's the last thing you want to leave the folks with?
Man, dog, because
get your stuff together.
Because and honestly,
I'm one of those cooking though, bro.
That's what I'm gonna say.
They've been cooking.
They've been cooking. They've been really cooking. I would love to, like, you know, it's just a fan in me, you know, like, hey, I'm eating good. I'm eating good over here. I got my Resident Evil right here. I got my Monster Hunter right here. You know what I'm saying? I got my Devil May Cry right here. You know, I'm like the dude with all the plates. You know what I'm saying? But I would love if they and that's what I think this Kanetsugami, yeah. I think that this is their way of teasing Onimusha. Don't check me for don't ask me for like proof or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just that gameplay style is very reminiscent of Onimusha. Now, if we play this game and we get to the end and I see anything with a gauntlet or a samurai sword, I just might cry. That's the only reason why I'm playing it, because it does look it looks very interesting.
Yeah.
But I think that this is their way. Instead of doing a remake, let's just make a new IP in the style of one of our older IPs to bring life to the old IP. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
that's my head canon. Like, does it make sense?
It makes sense. Nah, it makes sense, bro. It makes sense, bro. It makes sense. On top of that, they also did like a Okami tie-in.
I was just about to bring that up. I'm buying it just because of that.
Now, you might, and it's just like, I think it's aesthetics, like
the outfit and weapons and yeah, I'm getting
the outfit and weapons, but it's
so
not.
Y'all letting us know that it exists. Where the game at? All right, cool. Okay. Sorry.
I mean, we already know it exists, bro. They just teasing. They just messing with us, bro.
We eating, bro. So let me.
It's the greatest time of all, bro, for gamers.
And y'all giving us Marvel vs. Capcom 2 back. So you know what?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Capcom is rolling on every cylinder. Ivy, because I'm about to. What you want to lead the folks with, man?
Okay, so I got my fun fact.
Go for it.
Okay, so Princess Mononoke beat E.T. So as far as movies, yeah.
E.T. Steven Spielberg.
Yes.
The reason why that we even have the
summer blockbuster,
the term summer blockbuster.
Mr. Jones himself.
But you couldn't tell me nothing if I coined that. Or y'all, I made y'all coin that, and it's because of me. Like, boy, you couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't
come to see you, Otis.
So you said, because I think I misheard you. You said Princess Mononoke what?
BET, like as far as yeah,
Black Entertainment Television.
No.
Oh,
it beat
ET the movie. ET movie.
Like that's crazy, bro.
Hey, and like
that's my sales is what you're saying.
Yeah, ET at first. That movie was the highest earning film in Japan, but then when Princess Mononoke came out, she took She beat E.T.
That is my favorite Miyazaki film. I don't know if it's a Studio Ghibli film, but that's my favorite Miyazaki film. Like out of all of them, that's my joint.
Speaking of which, you say you've been watching
The Boy and the Heron.
Boy and the Heron, bro. Yes, it gets there.
I gotta finish it.
I gotta finish it.
Come back to
I will report back to the pod. I will report back to the pod because that movie I watched like the first 30 minutes of it. And just the first 30 minutes alone is an experience, bro.
Oh,
it is.
Have you seen it, Ivy?
No, I want it.
It's out. It's out.
You need to.
It's out on streaming.
I'm gonna find it.
It's out on streaming. It's out on streaming. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
But it's interesting that it's interesting that E.T. had that spot, and the fact that you said Princess Mononoke took the that's interesting. In Japan of all places.
Yeah.
Get it out of here.
Right.
And plus, bro, it's Hayao Miyazaki. So he already got that cachet.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, like if people like, bro, he did House Moving Castle, big dog. Like, what are we talking about?
Masterpieces, bro. Like, he don't have to do nothing else, bro. He don't have to do nothing, my man. Like, it's same as like Steven Spielberg. They don't have to do nothing, bro. These are masters at their craft.
It's some of blockbusters because of me. I did with a shark movie.
Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. What are we doing, bro?
Me.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
But the whole industry off my back. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, like it ain't nothing, bro. like what?
Like, come on, dog. But yeah.
Capcom. I think, right, the way that these dudes are firing on all cylinders, I'm not mad at the showcase because of the fact that I already know that we're getting Monster Hunter Worlds or Wilds. We're getting Marvel vs. Capcom 2 or the collection with Marvel vs. Capcom. We're already getting there's a bunch of other games that these dudes are working on, man. They got some Resident Evil that we're already getting. There's a big one that I'm missing. But they're working on so many things, and they have been delivering on so many different fronts to where for them to kind of show up and give us what they did, I'm not too mad at it, and I'm not gonna like down on it too bad. But I do think that I appreciate the fact that they kept it short and sweet. It was like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I don't know, was this exactly needed? I don't know. But I'm not like dumping on them by saying that. I just feel like, I don't know, like they could have announced Dead Rising because that was the real big announcement here, and they could have announced Resident Evil 7 on mobile, and then they could have announced Resident Evil 9 in development maybe at some point later down the road. But did it have to be a showcase the way that they did it, or the way that they, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
What's the number? What are we rating it?
I don't even rate it. I don't even rate that. Honestly.
I'm not gonna rate them just because.
And it's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. It's just that, bro, what y'all gave us just wasn't.
Well, I rate the big three: Nintendo, Sony, Xbox, because they got their own platforms, their publishers, they got their own studios. They are so much versus like a Capcom or Ubisoft or
these are third-party developers.
Yeah, these third-party developers, like these dudes are just trying to make games and make money if they can. You know what I'm saying? So whatever they got in their pipeline, I'm not, if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. But in this one, it's almost like I don't know what they benefited off of by doing this. But they kept it short and sweet. So I'm not trying to dump on it. That's why I started that way. And that's a horrible way to end the episode. Jesus, I just dumped on my whole. Y'all,
listen.
We living in the greatest time of video games.
That's all I'm gonna say.
This is the absolute Most amazing time in video games, yo. We have so many games to where I can complain about Capcom, who just gave us so many bangers, bro. I almost cried when they showed Marvel vs. Capcom 2. They don't have to show us nothing. They've given us the world, G. Y'all, go out there. First, before you go out there, subscribe to the Silent Heroes Network. We're on all platforms.
Thank you.
We're on all platforms. But after you go and give us some love, you know what I'm saying? We're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? But after you do that, go out there and play these games, bro. Because there's a million games out there. There's a million animes out there to occupy your time and to give you
took your fancy.
It's gonna scratch that itch. So with that being said, till we meet again, shag out.
There we go.
Betty.